What's good, y'all? It's your boy Smith. Today we're gonna go through my daily routine with all the animals, what I do every day when I wake up with all these animals. So we about to get into it. Let's go. Now this is in my main bedroom. This is my incubator, and before I even go looking around the rest of the house, we'll start here. Make sure no new eggs have hatched out. I don't really have too much in here right now. Just some leopard gecko eggs. I got 4 from one female here. And usually I have fire skink eggs in here. I don't put my crocodile skink eggs in here. And then I have a bunch of the day gecko eggs. As you've seen, these were the ones that hatched, or the ones we found in the Easter egg hunt video. They're all doing good. We're looking for them to start hatching any day now. But I'll start here, make sure we have no new life. And then after this, we start checking on everyone else. This is my red-eyed crocodile skink enclosure. I don't go in here every day, but today's feeding day. So I'll make sure that I get them some mealworms and some 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch crickets in here. I'll probably put 1/2 inch crickets in here for the adults. And then I'll put mealworms in here for the babies. I turned the water filter off just so it wasn't annoying. And then I'll come over to this rack over here. This is still inside my room. I have a leopard gecko up here. My green killed scaled lizard here. We're getting him a female soon. And then I have another leopard gecko here. It's Leo. He's my blazing blizzard. He doesn't really do well with light, so I don't have a light on. I got under tank heat for him to keep his hot spot straight. And then down here I have 2 different clutches of baby fire skinks. And these animals in this room are just the ones I like to keep a closer eye on. So I keep them in the room with me. And the cooler species like him and the crocodile skinks. They like to stay cooler. So I keep them in my room. It doesn't get above 70 in here, so they have their hot spots and all of that. So, but I'm gonna check on all the animals and make sure everybody's cool. You know he's cool. He's ready for feeding. He's gonna run. Watch. He's gonna dip. What's up, buddy? He's looking real good. Shedding right now. We're gonna get in here and make sure we get him some food. He's got fresh water. So we'll get him some crickets in there. But we just, like I said, get in here and check on all the animals. This is gonna be annoying because I gotta get up here. I can't do this one here. But I gotta get up here and take the top off and then get in there and check on him. And then check on all the babies. Now I'm glad I went in here to check on these babies today because they are not doing well in this enclosure. I've taken everything out of the enclosure thus far, but they're not doing well in this enclosure. They're small. They're lethargic, not moving much. He's the only one, this one over here, is the only one that's doing well. The rest of them are not moving much. Like I said, they're all very, very skinny. I don't think they're finding things properly in here, so we're gonna dial it back. And I'm glad we came in here to check, but we're gonna keep moving throughout the house with the routine. Then we come out to this enclosure out here. We just have the mollies in this enclosure right now. They're breeding, they're all doing fine. They think we're about to feed them. But we come out to this enclosure, make sure everybody's good in here. I don't have anything in this enclosure right now. Just this waterfall. Sorry if it's loud. We got the custom waterfall that we made, the pump. It's double filtered, filters it in from this side and then it filters again in the waterfall before it dumps out. But yeah. There's nothing in here right now. We just usually use this tank to like grow out certain species before they go into other tanks. I'm looking for a more permanent animal to put in here, but right now it's just a fish. They enjoy it. We'll figure out what we're gonna do with this in the future. But we come out here just to make sure everything's on and running, so they're fine. And then we move on to the reptile room. Now after that, we go into the reptile room, see what's going on in here. Hey. We'll start from left to right. So we usually start with the tent here, and then we check out everything that's going on here, kind of switch things around, upgraded some of the day geckos. And then we just move around the room this way and check on everybody. We're gonna do that now. Start with the tent. I'm gonna go in here, see what's going on. Hey, big guy, what's going on? All right, we're gonna check their bowl. So we need to fill that with super worms and get crickets in here. So it's nice and warm in here. What's up, buddy? This is my caiman lizard. You not coming out today, buddy? Fish are doing good, turtles are doing good. Everything in here is doing very well. So I'm just gonna make sure everybody gets fed. Add that all to the list. Today's feeding day, so we're not gonna film none of that, but we do have to come back and feed all of these animals today. Then right here we got one of the day geckos. He right there. Boom. Checkup done. No, I was playing. But yeah, we had to move him into a bigger enclosure because it was getting hard to feed him. He's real flighty. And then over here, I have one of my, the solo fire skink. You know, I check on him. We gotta do that. We gotta check inside this enclosure. These are the Koch's day geckos, right? But the female is gravid, so she's gonna be laying any day now. So I need to check them out. So I think we found them. We got a lot of space in here. What's he got? Yep, that was him. Look at my little buddy. He's solo in here. It's crazy because like he's in here. He has no I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. This is why I keep the fire skinks in multiple different ways so we can try to figure this out, man. Because the ones in my room who have everything, they got the light, they got the under tank heat. They just can't seem to figure it out. This dude's in here in a bin. He ain't got no light, no under tank heat. He seems to have it figured out. So I'm gonna move him in here, man. Not into this one, but I'm gonna bring those babies back into the reptile room. It might have something to do with the temperature. Maybe they're not finding their hot spot, but this room stays at 85 degrees at all times, and he seems to be doing very well. So we're gonna have to bring him back. So I searched through the Koch's day gecko enclosure and I didn't find anything. I'll keep you guys posted though. Should be anytime soon. I already collected my leopard gecko eggs this week, but you see her, she's on this side looking like she's ready to go in again. I'm getting here to check on all the females, just make sure they're okay. Make sure there are no eggs on this. We already took down all of the crimson giant day gecko babies and checked on them, made sure they were fine, filled up their dishes with mealworms, gave everybody a misting, all of that. And yeah, so they're all doing well. We'll just move down, like I said, we'll run through this enclosure. I had to open this so I can check and make sure. Shit, this girl will actually jack you up for going in there and trying to take her eggs from her. And it's funny, she's looking to jack me up right now. Literally, she don't play that mess. It's funny, but yeah, I gotta get in here and make sure that there are no eggs. We've already collected eggs, but they lay all the time. So we're just gonna get in here and make sure everybody's doing good and nothing's going on. All right, so we found this leopard gecko egg in there, slightly desiccated on the bottom. So we're gonna get it into the incubator. Actually, we're gonna candle it first, then get it into the incubator. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but right here we have our ring. So, and it's right next to where it's desiccated. So we're gonna get this in the incubator, put some moist moss around it, and hope this egg can suck up the moisture from the moss. Hope we can save this egg. This is one of the giant day geckos I hatched out last year, and then this is his dad. Like I said, we got him separated from all the females in the tent over there because he's been putting in overtime. So we just got him chilling for right now. He'll go back in within maybe 2 or 3 months, but he's just hanging out. I need to get in here, make sure this this fire skink is doing well. Make sure he's doing okay. And then these are all my, we'll move on to this rack next, but let me get in here and make sure that this one's doing okay. Okay, there he or she goes. I haven't determined the sex of this one yet. This is one of the babies that hatched April of last year. So, see, he's doing just fine in here. I don't like this enclosure. We kept it real simple. I don't like this enclosure at all. We're gonna give him some plants. We're gonna make it nice and bioactive. We just threw him in here so we could get him out of this. He was in there with all of the meanies. They were picking on him, so all the other ones were picking on him for some weird reason. He's putting on a little bit of weight in here, looking good. I want to wait till the tail recovers. But yeah, we're gonna make this bioactive, make this nice for him. Well, it probably won't even be this enclosure. We just put him in this one. We'll give him something bigger, but he's doing well, so. And this fire skink's tail is already growing back, so it was a good idea to separate him. I'm glad we got in there and got him up out of that other enclosure. We'll get him into something bigger. All these enclosures that are over top, like, they would be switched to front openers, because this over top, it gets on my nerves, man, but it is what it is. And we definitely can't forget to check on our feeders. Make sure all our crickets are gonna be ready for the day. Everybody looks good. I had to go pick up some more because I was running low. These all look good. Doesn't look like anybody dying off or anything, so. They all look good. We get some fresh food in here for them too. Gut load your insects. Make sure you feed your insects before you feed them to your animals. This guy seems to be doing fine. He's just waiting to be fed. Look like he fell asleep sitting there. Isaac, what you doing, Papa? Hey, you awake? I know. I'm a little late on feeding. We had to get some footage in first, bro. Yeah, he's just waiting to be fed. We're gonna go ahead and move to this rack. Most of these animals on this rack, I can actually just see. Like my crocodile geckos, I can see on the wall over there, my leopard gecko there. I have another leopard gecko down bottom. That's one of the day geckos. I won't even mention him. He's supposed to be up top, but because I've upgraded those enclosures, he doesn't fit up there anymore, so. But he's already like taken care of. He was taken care of this morning, first thing. And then I got fire skink breeding pair here, and then I got the solo one down here. And then all these babies up here. So I need to get in and check on all these animals, make sure everybody's doing fine. And then we'll keep it moving. All of my babies from last year are doing quite well. Let's see if I can get him on camera. These things are lightning fast, bro. Hey, come out for the camera. I'm sorry. Jeez, them things are fast, bro. All 4 of the ones in this tank are doing fine, and then the one that was separated, he's doing very well. He's actually bigger than them now, so that's what they get. Ha ha. That's what you get for picking on them. Moving right down here, we have a breeding pair of fire skinks. I haven't been in here since the last video, so I'm gonna get in here and just check on them, make sure they're doing okay. I usually see them out in the morning time, so I don't have to check on them typically. I'll see them out just doing their thing normally. Oh. I seen the female now. Okay, here we go. Jeez Louise. I seen our female out this morning patrolling. She's right back here. Let's see if she wants to come out for the video. Hey. Come out. This is the one that likes to bite. Man, I swear, she'll jump right past the tongs and bite my hands. I don't know why she does that. But this is my female. She's the one that lays all the eggs. She's grabbing it now. So she'll be laying some more eggs for us here soon. But as you see, she's doing fine. I don't know where my male is. He's in here somewhere. But I'll put this camera down and find him, and then we'll keep on moving. All right, now I found both of them. My female is up top, my male is up top. They're both up top, but I didn't find any new eggs in here. Jeez Louise, she's crazy. Told you, man. That's the one that likes to jump out and bite me. I don't know what's wrong with her. Not today. Not today. So now we're at the bottom of the rack. We got Zelda. I can see that leopard gecko is doing just fine, waiting for feeding. And then this is another one of the fire skinks. So I gotta get in here and try and actually spot this animal and make sure it's doing okay too. Where you at, buddy? There he is. Oh yeah, you're getting big. Okay, so he's looking fine. This was the one that didn't put on any weight for like a year. Now she's finally, or he or she is finally putting on weight. So, looks very healthy, very good. Probably waiting for feeding too, so I'm gonna go ahead and get everything ready. We have one day gecko in this big bin over here. See, she's right here. She's waiting for feeding time too. She always comes to the front. It's kind of cool. And then we gotta go through, this is my OG fire skink breeding pair. I don't necessarily even have to check on them. I see them every morning. We've already seen them this morning. But I do need to get in here and check for eggs in this. So I'm gonna put this camera down. I'm gonna get in here. We're gonna look around. You see the pothos is just getting out of control. We're gonna get in here and look for some eggs. Yeah. All right, so our male and female are doing just fine in this enclosure. Took everything out, looked for eggs, couldn't find any. So we'll just keep checking in with them, but they're doing just fine. At this point, I'll start getting everything ready to feed all these animals. So I gotta start getting all that together. Most of the all the babies in the house have already been fed, but the rest of the house still has to be fed. You guys don't have to come along for that. We'll do another feeding video here in a couple weeks. Just keep you updated on how everything's going. And yeah. Now I think it's super important to build a routine into your weekly schedule for your animals. We're in here every day. Everything doesn't have to be done every day, but you want to come in here and check on your animals as much as possible. Most of the stuff in this room, in every room, most of the stuff in this house is automated, so it's all set on timers. But you still want to get in there and check on your animals. As you've seen, I found that the baby fire skinks they're not even doing well in there. So we're gonna move them into the reptile room. We're gonna put them into bins. The enclosure idea isn't even working out for them. So we're gonna step that back. But you don't never wanna be too busy for your reptiles. This needs to be worked into your schedule. Build some type of reptile synergy, some type of schedule for your animals so they're always taken care of. And I appreciate you guys checking out the routine. Let me know what y'all got planned. Let me know your routine. You might be able to help me out. You see how I do it from day to day. We're just getting up, running around the house, checking on all the animals. Today's feeding day too, so I gotta do that next. I'm gonna be busy for the next couple hours just checking on animals and feeding and making sure animals are eating. We gotta get all of those baby fire skinks into new enclosures. So we got a lot to do over here at All Things Living. But that's pretty much how I run through my day over here. So I appreciate you guys checking in with me. You know what I mean? I appreciate you checking out my routine for the day. Let me know how you guys do. What kind of synergy y'all got built for your days. Everybody does things differently. So and yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate y'all, man.